you to multiply your options with this fashion-forward garment. It starts like a draped front vest. The bottom panels can then be pulled overhead and looped around the neck, and finally, the wrap around the neck can be pulled up like a hood. To make it even more magical, the whole piece can be turned upside down and draped again with more around the neck. It's truly magic from Mango Moon.
We close out our duos with two special fashions from designer Sandy Prosser and Knit and Style magazine and All American Crafts. Yes, men wear knitwear. And we have our first men's vest being worn by Austin. Sandy Prosser has selected Steinbach Wolle from Aurora Yarns to create this panel cabled vest supported by 2x2 ribbing that moves up and becomes the collar. Fashionable double-breasted fronts add the finishing touch for the man in your life.
Woo! Work it, baby.
Yeah.
Work it, work it. Spectacular Best describes the flowers and ruffles. I'm all flustered, a man was out here. From designer Sandy Prosser and Knit and Style magazine. This knee-length vest is knit in Merino 8 Shadow and is embellished with Cha-Cha and Bodega, all exclusive fashion yarns from Trendsetter Yarns. Sandy placed the free-form flowers in a moving floral design along the collar, adding waves of detail. Pick from multiple colors from Trendsetter and make sure to have enough copies of the April issue of Knit and Style, as this vest is featured on their cover.
Have you heard of Stitch Red, stitching for women's heart health? If you haven't heard about it, you will, and we're going to give you a small glimpse into it right here. Stitch Red is the concept of Laura Zander from Jimmy Bean's Wool. Laura has joined forces with 6th and Spring Vogue Knitting. Together, they are publishing a book featuring yarns from companies around the world with all fashions stitched in the color red. Women face an ever-increasing risk of heart disease. It takes years of dedication and millions of dollars to find a cure. The yarn companies featured in this book have all agreed to label one of their yarns with the Knit Red logo and donate a portion of their profits from the sale of these yarns directly to women's heart health. Since most of our customers are women, what better way to keep our businesses alive than keeping our customers alive? The money collected from the following sweaters is also being donated to the cause on behalf of the Yarn Group of TNNA. Bravo to Laura and to the 6th and Spring for putting together such an amazing project. We start with the cabled cardigan designed by Deborah Newton for the Stitch Red project. Knit and select silk wool from SMC, this textured cardigan has stitches that really pop. Deborah selected the perfect group of cable stitches, textured stitches, and lace stitches to show off the yarn and make this jacket feel comfortable, fit easily on the body, and be perfect for every season.
German designer Daniela Johannesnova brings us the color block tunic knit in Rhapsody Light and beaded mohair and sequins in various shades of red from Art Yarns for the Stitch Red project. This silhouette will flatter all body shapes and is the perfect style that will take you from the office to an evening out. Doesn't this sweater make your heart feel good, all this red? Yes.
Finishing up the Stitch Red journey is the long sleeveless dress from company designer Maya Landra from Koigu. Maya has done it again with this spectacular modular masterpiece knit in 2 rich shades of red KPM premium merino from Koigu. Instead of squares, Maya used triangle shapes in a simple lace pattern at the lower half of the dress and garter stitch triangles for the top half. Swing into spring and swing into being heart smart as you travel the path of Stitch Red, stitching for women's heart health.
They say that knitting is a journey, and our next trio makes on a journey to the land of New Zealand as we see the sweaters of Yarn Sisters Zilana. We start with the Genesis turtleneck from Tabitha Hedrick and knit in Zilana's Willow. This soft, comfy pullover is perfect for layering or just worn on its own. From the front leads up to the relaxed rib turtleneck. It's a quick knit that will become favorite for years to come.
Next from Yarn Sisters Zilana is the outdoor pullover from designer Claudia Pacheco and knit in Zilana's Heron. Soft, super fast to knit, and extra cozy. Don't you wish every garment was this way? Zilana's Heron yarn is multi-hued and works perfectly for this top-down pullover as the garment grows as you knit and the colors come to life. A subtle, huge cable is knit right into the front to keep your interest while knitting and while wearing this fun pullover.
Yarn Sisters brings us a twin set to the wrapped lattice tank and cardi from designer Lois Young. This flattering classic is truly perfect for any age and is patterned for every size. Creative traveling stitches are predominantly featured on the cardigan and centered on the front of the matching shell. Both pieces are knit in Quarry from Zilana. This wardrobe builder is part of the Yarn Sisters Legacy Revival series.
If you love creative crochet, you're going to love the first of the trio of sweaters from DRG, Crochet Magazine, and Creative Knitting. The Shamrock Lace sweater starts our collection and is featured in the spring 2012 issue of Crochet Magazine. Designer Sharon Hubert Valencia selected Peyton's lace in soft changing shades of pink to brown to highlight the beautiful open work crochet patterns. Worked horizontally across the body so colors change vertically and then worked up from there, the color changes are as important as the crochet work in this beautiful lace cardigan.
Barocco Bonsai is the featured yarn in the next sweater from Creative Knitting Magazine and designer Megan Goodacre. The Akiko kimono has hints of lace built into the construction of the kimono so that this simple yet sophisticated garment can be easily adapted to the desired length of the knitter. The Akiko cardigan is featured in the March 2012 issue of Creative Knitting Magazine.
Bringing this trio to a close, we have the Bombay Nights cardigan from industry designer Melissa Liebman. Melissa selected Fantastic from Collage because the earthy elements of the bamboo yarn echo an earthy feeling. A beautiful lace pattern is worked throughout the body and highlighted with a simple border to finish off the edges. See this and more as you look through the publications of DRG, Crochet Magazine, and Creative Knitting.
International takes on a whole new look with the talents of company designer Trudy Van Stralen and the yarns of Luette North America. Just look at how incredible this long, lacy beach cover-up looks on the body. Knit loosely on 4.5 millimeter needles, this dress knits quicker than you would think. 6 fun and relatively lacy patterns are worked into the body, with 2 carrying over to the sleeves. The pattern is offered with or without sleeves, and it's offered in 3 sizes. Wear this over a bathing suit to the beach, or out for an elegant evening on the town.
Trudy gives us 2 for the price of 1 with the Savannah skirt, Sasha's sister, and Sarah Halter, top knit in Euroflax weight from Luette. Both pieces are knit in the round using short rows to form bust starts. Deep ruffles spiral around the skirt and the bottom bell ruffles grow to incorporate the same lace pattern that is worked in the ruffles. Offered in 2 lengths and 3 sizes, wear the Savannah skirt with the Sarah halter or with your favorite blouse. And she sells seashells by the seashore.
Also from Luette North America, we have the Dora tunic. This classic long vest or tunic is one of the brightest stars of designer Dora Orenstein's new book, Custom Crochet Sweaters. The tunic is worked in vertical rows with short rows to create the A-line flare. A simple two-stitch pattern brings this beautiful yarn Kidlin lace weight to life with lovely drape to create a fabric that's as light as a feather. Thanks to Louette North America for those 3 lovely garments.